Hey there, comic book fans. Got an unboxing for you today just because I got 3 boxes in the mail. You follow my channel, you know I got Mr. X Volume 2 a couple weeks ago. And I really liked it. Turned out I only ever read one issue of Mr. X Volume 2. And I really liked it. And if you watch my Friday night show, I mentioned I went a little Mr. X crazy last week and bought a few things off of eBay. First thing I got, I get a chance to use my new folding, locking box cutter that I found on the side of the road while I was cycling. And this isn't actually a box, this is a bag. And this is the first Mr. X thing I got. Special offers. I didn't realize this was small. I'm a little disappointed. It's smaller than a regular comic size. But I think there's a library edition from Dark Horse that collects this stuff too. I actually have the original issues of this, but I said it was like $8 on eBay. This is a Mr. X from Dean Motter from what year was this put out? In the aughts or the 2010s? What year did this come out? 2008, 2009. I think, like I said, Dean Motter was doing some Mr. X stuff that I was reading, and I have it in like Dark Horse Presents and maybe a miniseries here or two. But I was like, you know what? I think I have another one of these coming besides Condemned. Like I said, I think it was $8 for shipped for this. So I was like, all right, introduction by Howard Chaykin. But then I found out after I spent the $16, I found out there's another collected edition of Mr. X. I think it's at least this size, if not a little oversized, that has the Mr. X stuff from Dean Motter from the 21st century in it. Then let's see, what else did I get? Because I liked the Volume 2 so much, I got it in my head. I was like, why don't I get the original issues? Let's look around and see how much the original issues are of Volume 2, Mr. X from 1989. And I checked mycomicshop.com, Lone Star Comics, and boy, I'm talking and trying to use a razor blade. A brand new extra sharp razor blade too, because though I found it on the side of the road, the razor in it was broken, so I put a new one in. I don't know why some fell off someone's belt on the side of the road. So on mycomicshop.com, they're about $6 an issue for, I think there's 13 issues of it. And they didn't even have every issue. So I looked around on eBay for a while, and I eventually found guy had them for sale, make me an offer. I got $5 off. So I ended up paying about just under, close enough to $50 to call it $50 for all of Volume 2. And there's even, I don't know if I should cut this or not. There's even, in 1989, Mr. X #1 came with 4 different covers. I think the same color colored 4 different ways. So all 4 are even in here, which is kind of cool. Whoops, got that off. Look, there's tape. There we go. Now I found the tape. I can just tear this part off. So here is Mr. X Volume 2. This is Paul Ravoche. He did let's see if #1's, #1's on this. This is the one I already have. But then these are the different colors they have of it. What do they call them now? Colorways? Let me close that so I don't cut myself. There's the front. Like I said, I already have that one. Yeah, that one's new to me. Then we've got this one and this one. Those are all the different colors of Mr. X. Then we've got here's 2, Paul Ravoche. He's one of the original designers of Mr. X, and he did a lot of the coloring on the original Mr. X. Then who is this? Sampson. I'm not sure who that is. The artist, that is. I guess they had different ones for each. What is this? Number 3. This is a Bill Sienkiewicz Mr. X cover. I can't quite see what number it is on there amongst all that stuff. Don't know who did this one. Don't know what number it is. I think these are all listed in fine condition too, which they seem to about be in. FS89, whoever that might be. Nice covers though. Brett Ewins, he did an interior story or two. What's this guy? Oh, I know this guy. You know this guy. He's done a lot of stuff. All of a sudden, Cooper, is that his name there? Did I say? No, Good Best. Oh, I can't remember his MK. I know this guy. I can't remember his name. Oh, we got Samson again on that. That's nice. These covers look a lot better here on the covers of comics than they do tucked into the collected edition. Sonoro. That one's pretty cool. And what's this side? Not sure. But pretty wild cover. Number 10. It's again some nice covers. And there's all of Mr. X Volume 2. 13 issues plus 3 alternate covers was 16 issues for, what was that about? It was $50 shipping included. So it's around $3.15 an issue or something like that. So that, not bad. I would pay that for them new. So then you got to check out this right here. And this is from, I got it in my head. Whoops. I was like, I already have Volume 1, Mr. X, number 1. As a matter of fact, I'm still missing Mr. X, Volume 1, number 13. That's the only thing I'm missing. But somehow I got it in my head. Can I get a high-grade copy of... I don't even know what grade mine is in. It's not a low-grade copy. But somehow in my... Once again, I'm just looking for... I was just going Mr. X crazy. And I said, I wonder how much a high-grade copy of Mr. X costs. So I was looking around, which of course led me to... I actually signed up for CGC. You know, it's free. Just so I could see the census. So I wanted to know how many Mr. X number 1s are slabbed. Turns out Mr. X isn't very popular. Despite the fact that he's been popular with me for decades, he's not really popular. There are only 19 slabbed Mr. X number 1s. And I got one. There we go. Ooh. It's a 9.2. And I just kind of wanted it as an object. I was like, I've got it as a comic book. I've got it as a collected edition. Now I've got it as an object. Shipped $35 for it, which is the cheapest you can get a CGC comic for. I'm sure whoever sold this was just happy to get their nut back. Because it costs $25 or so to CGC a book with shipping and everything. So I'm sure they were happy just to get rid of this and not lose money on it, because with $10 shipping, that meant I paid $25 for it. The person who sold it, didn't make a lot of money selling Mr. X number 1 CGC'd. So I just think Jamie and Gilbert Hernandez, story and art. Paul Revoche cover. Oh, I always thought this was a Dean Motter cover. It's a Paul Revoche cover, who I just mentioned before, who was one of the designers and early colorists of Mr. X. But looks nice. Oh, I see a little mark way down there. That probably took 2 points off, but the rest of it looks pretty nice. Like I said, it's just a conversation piece. It's once you put a comic in one of these slabs, it's now an object. It's not a comic anymore. It's an object. So I now have Mr. X number 1 as an object. I have what did I get here? I have another one of these. Whoops! Look at that. See that? You never want. Another piece of tape on my Mr. X book. Hate Scotch tape anywhere near books. Look at that. This was a regular comic book. I could have had a tape pull. So we got this one. We got CGC Mr. X. And we got Mr. X Volume 2. All the issues of it. So, there you go. I went Mr. X crazy. Oh, you know what I also have coming in? This is the one I got a couple weeks ago. Paid $26 for it shipped. When I was looking for the other stuff, I saw, and I got to buy it now. That's how most things are on eBay these days. I saw somebody put up this same exact book, same exact volume. And I think it was like $7 shipping, and the bid was like $1.29. And I was like, you ever go on eBay and sometimes you're just like, that can't go for that low. There's no way. So I bid $5 on it. It was like 3 days, but I expected to get sniped on it, because whenever you bid on something on eBay in an auction like 3 or 4 days before it goes off, you never get it. Friday afternoon came around and bing, I got an email and I won the auction with a $3 bid. So I ended up with tax and shipping, I think it was about $11. So I have another. I spent $11 on the same book I just spent $26 on. So I'll have two versions of the same book now. But that's how Mr. X crazy I went. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. You guys have a good week out there.